It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Steelers and the Jags, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Brandon Goode and Charles Davis happy to... Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Jacksonville. Takes it at the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the rookie third-rounder who's from Louisville and then played his college ball up the road on I-71 at Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder.
And you know how scouts always talk about checking all the boxes? I think this young man does exactly that when you're looking for an NFL quarterback. Proven leader. Teams went 43-6 while he was in college. Has speed, dual threat ability, and the production off the charts while he was in school, and also did a nice job of limiting turnovers. When you put it all together, there's a lot to be excited about for this young quarterback.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. Now last year's leading rusher in the NFL, this is Jonathan Taylor. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Now back to throw. He completes it to the tight end Knox. And he will have a Steelers first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. But they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they'll be led out by the 7th overall pick back in 2018 from Wyoming, Josh Allen.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads, everything in between. He's an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Play action. Now it's Allen. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Here's Allen. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run with Tanner to begin the drive. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. Here's Hardman to return. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now Allen. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And out across midfield, down to the 45. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Dancing away at the 35. And some room to roam now. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 45 yards. And the Jaguars will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. So that drive with 4 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. This one fielded at the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And now out come the Steelers. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And room there to work it inside the 25. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll set up a throw. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. After the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space, taken down right at the 10. 2nd and 3. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open, he just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Allen off the play fake. He finds his target. It's Schultz. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a 1st down on the play. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Allen going to throw. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Back to throw now on first down. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. Second and 6. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. No sweat from Montez Sweat that time as he makes that stop look easy.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have the first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. Now here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot him. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To the air. Allen. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Now Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Completion good for 14 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And the Steelers set to take the field. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or a man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
to throw here on first down. He'll find Bateman once more. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. He'll look to throw. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Algier will try to pick it up. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. So 1st down, and they'll stick with Algier. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. On 2nd, here's Algier. And a short gain here down to the 22. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. Hard throw, incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they'd left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Prater's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30, up to the 33. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Running the jet sweep with Jones. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. 2nd and 9. From midfield, here's Allen. This one complete to me. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover, as they'll try to get some points here before halftime. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Catch is made by Hardman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
That's the third time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st down, Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. Touchdown, Jaguars. Josh Jacobs. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
A penalty is declined.
Slide for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. Jerry Slye now on the kickoff after the touchdown. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. Hardman on the return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Throwing on first down is Allen. Being chased, and a big loss here as he's taken down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. But when you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Minshew. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Minshew, that's into the, and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a 2-score game. That has a chance to tighten up considerably.
Following the fumble recovery, Mills. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Play fake, Mills. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Mills. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit, admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, Minshew looking to throw. Open man, it's Jalen Darden. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. From the 31, Minshew. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Here's Minshew. And he's got it. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Cade Otton, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing again on second down. Mills, he gets this one complete to Bowden. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A first down throw for Mills. And he fires one incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Algier now up the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They go play action. Mills. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Finally held down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And they will take over first and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up, place the ball, so they can snap it and get back to work. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On second and 7, Minshew. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Minshew sets to throw. Rolling to his right. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. The Jaguars on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw it. Minshew. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Steelers ready to take over on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Mills. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Mills to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. Now Mills. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Now, 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mills. Dumps this one off to Algier. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Mills on 3rd and 2. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Alex Singleton making the play defensively.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Mills, 4th down, gotta have it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, If they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. On second down, this is Edmonds. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. On third down, they run with Edmonds. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. First down, Mills. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mills now. They'll run the screen with Moss. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. Mills to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Mills to the air again. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Mills now looks to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mills. And this is caught by Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the 17, Mills. And in for the Steelers' touchdown. Cam Sims from 17 yards out. And the Steelers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Prater for the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, and I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it. Well, worth reminding at this point, no overtime in the preseason, but that may not come into play here in a 2-score game late. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Mills throw here pulled in by Bowden. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll swing this out to Moss. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. From the 31, Mills. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Now Mills on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Mills. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. One last shot for Mills. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Joshua Williams with a pick, and the Jags come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. But Charles, a very simple mission anytime.